shine, no matter who it blinds. And I'm here with you all's end of March 2022 reading. um, if you are a returning light bulb, welcome back. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. It's nice to meet you. We're friends now. So go ahead and subscribe. Okay? While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the Golden Touch Conjure YouTube channel as well. The description to that is down in the description box below. The link to that is down in the description box below. Okay? I was gonna say something after that. And when I go live, it just kind of whatever it was, it'll come back to me. Y'all, today we did a beautiful spring equinox ceremony. Please go check that out on the Golden Touch Conjure Instagram or the Light of Mine Instagram as well. It's on both. So amazing, so beautiful. Next year, I plan on publicizing it. I plan on inviting others to come and take part in the ceremony as well. It's just, the first one was last year. And man, 2022 was a blessing. So, 2021 was a blessing. What's going on? See, I'm in the future, and that is where you are, Cancers. That is why your reading is titled 2033. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but as I was typing you all's reading title out, for some reason I typed 2033 instead of 2022, and I take that as a sign. You all are really thinking about things for the long term. You are, whatever you're doing now, you are doing it for what it brings you in the future. What it provides your family, what your legacy, what legacy you leave to those coming after you. So, Cancer, that is big shit. So whatever you are doing, just continue to do that. I feel like you are on the right track as far as that goes, because it's very futile to solely just think about right now. Although it is very important to remain in the present and stay centered in right now, it is also important to put things in place, so that you can better prepare for the future. That doesn't mean obsessing over the future, because when we do that, that causes depression, it causes anxiety. So we don't want to do that either, but a healthy balance of being centered in the here and now and focused in the here and now, and preparing whatever you're working on for the future as well. What else? I saw something recently about shuffling when it comes to tarot. And what I'll say about that is when you are watching a tarot reader, or when you book a reading from a tarot reader, I don't really know how you could figure this out, but make sure that they are shuffling their cards thoroughly. Okay? Make sure that they are shuffling their cards thoroughly, because the last thing you want is energy from the previous person that they read for to be brought into your own personal reading. Make sure that they clean their energy. I don't know, when it comes to getting readings, make sure that you are doing your research. Make sure that your spirit resonates with that person. Make sure that you get a good, honest feeling and vibe from that person. Make sure that they are spiritually literate. Okay. I gave a reading and I'm about to go into the overall energy for you all, but I just want to say this. I gave a reading to someone a few days ago, and they told me that they weren't used to getting a reading from someone that was so thorough as I was. And um being spiritually literate, it's one thing to memorize the meanings of the cards and, you know, but it's another thing to know the meanings of the cards, know the relation to, the cards as they're all out together, being able to read the energy as well, pick up on certain things that aren't just a part of the generic meaning of that card. Every deck is different. Um, we all have different experiences and have, hey, KB, what's up, Divine? How are you? And so yeah, just make sure that you are doing your due diligence when you are choosing a reader, okay? I have regulars now, and I fucking love that because a year ago, what's up, Grant? Grant, how are you? How are you, Divine? It's exciting to have regulars because just a year ago, I ain't had no regulars other than my family and my friends and myself, And so now it feels really good to know that I am trusted and that people's readings be accurate. Okay? If you want a book, my website is in the description box below. We are on the overall energy. Okay? They told me slow your roll, dog. Okay. Hurt. Cancer. Cancer, many of you all have been really broken down by people that are supposed to be close to you. Now, I don't know if this is a spouse or a partner. Y'all don't be speaking up to these people either. Okay, I'm jumping ahead though. Weave together the crown you deserve. Don't seek anyone's approval. This is knowing that you deserve a certain type of treatment, but not getting that. And you aren't getting it because people are some haters. There are people that are haters, and then for some of you all, again, you do stuff, you may do stuff in order to be liked by others. People pleasing. And people pleasing, many of us are overcoming people pleasing. So this is a judgment free zone. I'm overcoming people pleasing my goddamn self, okay? People pleasing can come or can form when we have dealt with feelings of inadequacy, when we have dealt with being neglected, right? Because if we were neglected by our parents, and they didn't have to like literally neglect us, like they left us and they never came back. It doesn't have to be that extreme. It could have just been they were neglectful emotionally. You might have been going through certain things, and your parents were always in the room, in their own room, and left you to be up in your own room to do what you do. Kids stay in a kid's place, you don't get in grown folks' business. That type of toxic, stinking thinking, but that many of our parents have at times. So, um, that can be a factor. Abandonment, which, I mean, it's not the same as neglect, but it can go hand in hand. Being bullied, or being, having your insecurities constantly poked out to you when you're younger or when we're older. Say you were with someone a few years ago or years ago, and that person will always point out every single flaw that you had. So you felt like you had to fucking be perfect for this ain't shit ass person that didn't have shit going on for themselves. The only way that they could feel better about themselves was poking at you. They dirty. They stink. They stink real bad. They smell like shit from all the way over here. For real though. People pleasing can come from various scenarios, events, experiences, traumas. So many of you all are overcoming people pleasing. You're overcoming seeking validation from other people, from outside of yourself. Some of you all, I mean, strictly have done certain things. Like, I'm getting some of you all started a business just to be more respected by your peers. Or some of you all are working this job solely because um your parents approve of that. They don't really approve of what you're passionate about, but because they approve of you being this um dental assistant or something, I don't know, because they approve of that line of work, they're all gung-ho about it. They don't care where your mental health is. They don't care if you're happy in this position. They don't care if you have a good work-life balance. They don't care if you have time to fucking smell the flowers and just breathe, and they don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay, but you should. You have to care. Okay, you have to care because it's you. Like the Geminis, it's all about them right now. Cancer, it's all about you. Okay, weave together the crown that you deserve and don't seek anyone's approval. Okay, whoever is um being this. Okay, so if there are still people in your life that encourage you to people please, maybe they dangle a carrot in front of you, you know, um, oh yeah, you want to be in a relationship with me? Well, you can be in a relationship with me as long as you do this, or this. Now I know. Bet, KB. Okay, so the scenario will be different with all of you Cancers, but if there are people in your lives that make you feel lower than low, make you feel low, period, okay? You supposed to be up here, Cancer. You are a high vibrational being. You're supposed to be up here. You're supposed to be up on your throne up here. That's why you're weaving together the crown that you deserve. You're supposed to be up here, and either they see you down here or they really see you up here, but they want you to be down there. I don't know. If it's people around you that you have to do the most for, people pleasing, seeking validation outside of yourself, let them go. Okay, if it's an environment, let it go. If it's past hurts, if it's past traumas, if it's past events, if it's past connections and relationships that you've been in, where, you know, these energy that you learn these energies in, let them go. Release that fear, release that shame, release that guilt, apologize to yourself and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Say, you know what, self, I apologize for um I apologize for becoming a people pleaser. I know that it was because of this, and that. Get to the root of, why you got to that point and say, but you know what? I forgive myself. I didn't know any better back then. Now I know better, and now I am confident and prepared enough to move forward as confidently and as peacefully and comfortably as possible. I got Chino on my lap, so I can't move the way that I want to. I'm sitting sideways because he is spread out on my lap, y'all. I wish y'all could see him. He is so crazy. I'm dog sitting. I don't know if y'all watch Candy, Real Housewives of Atlanta or anything like that, but Candy has a new show out called Candy and the Gang. It's about her staff at Old Lady Gang. And my homegirl Dom, Miss Dommy, Miss Black Barbie is Candy's the star of the show, but Dom is the star of the show, okay? Don't tell Candy I said it, but Dom is the star of the show, okay? And so I got her little baby with me. He's so good, though. He's so good. I never mind watching him because he's so good. He's so good. He don't bark hardly. He just be doing his thing. And he's so loving. I just love this little boy. But y'all go check out Candy and the Gang. There was a lost connection. For some of you, there has been a lost connection. You wish that you could go back to someone or a certain dynamic and express how you really felt. There were a lot of things left unsaid in this, okay? For some of you all, you are grieving. You're grieving a connection that hasn't ended yet, but you know it's coming to a close. For some of you all, it has been done, but maybe not all the way done. I just feel like there are some loose ends that haven't been tied up. Both people haven't gained maybe the closure that they need. I'm not sure, but for some of you all, you are grieving the loss of this connection. Happiness is on the way, though. Either this relationship or this sadness. It's either or. The relationship taught you a lot, or the sadness that occurred after you all separated taught you a lot. And maybe both. But it has been a teacher, and it's really transformed the hell out of you. For some of you all, for someone, and maybe more than one of you, Although the connection ended or is coming to a close, you still have a lot of love for this person and you want there to be harmony and peace between you two. Somebody is doing like some sweetening work, some peace work, okay? Either to you or you're doing it to them. Um, okay. Y'all just they just want peace between you two. They don't want the static that has been occurring between you all lately. Or again, maybe this is you. You just want peace with that other person. You don't want the chaos, the drama. No, you're like, listen, we learned so much together. I know so much about you. You know so much about me. Our story is long. You all had a lot of memories together, a lot of experiences together. Even if you were only together for a short period of time, a lot happened within that time and it taught you a lot. So you don't want there to be beef between you two. But I see you communicating with somebody or they're rushing in to communicate with you. They don't want they no longer want this silence. They no longer want to keep how they've been feeling to themselves. This little boy farting on me or something. Oh no, that's his stomach. Um yeah, they no longer want to hold this in. They no longer want to keep this in, or you are no longer wanting to keep this in. And so you are going to express how you really feel honestly to this person or vice versa. It's coming in really fast. So this is the end of March. It's coming before April gets here. This conversation, I don't really see it being a reconciliation at all. This is not a reconciliation. If you were looking for a reconciliation, I have to be honest and say I don't see that here. But I do see you all being able to work through certain things, work through certain challenges that you had, work through certain feelings. You're working towards, so if a bridge was burnt, you are working towards rebuilding that bridge, okay? Again, this does not mean that you all are going to move forward together. I don't see that happening with the Fool here. I see you moving forward, and then moving forward too, but fresh and anew, like refreshed, renewed, restored, especially because you don't have this heaviness weighing on you anymore from worrying about them and if they're okay now, and things like that. But definitely weave the crown that you deserve, Cancer. um um do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. I really think that you and this person didn't agree when it came to certain things, and that's okay. um but you don't have to feel like you were wrong for wanting something different. Don't seek anyone's approval, okay? You are unique, you are different, you are loved for your uniqueness and your differences, okay? um you living authentically and being, your true, just genuine, honest, open self, you're going to attract and you are going to align with someone that approves, not even approves, aligns with whatever you are aligning with, okay? Whatever you are aligned with. Like I said, this person in the past, y'all weren't aligned, and that's okay. But moving forward, you are moving into alignment with people that are in alignment with you because you are being honest with yourself. You are being honest with others, okay? You aren't seeking anyone's approval. You aren't just people pleasing because that's a form of people pleasing. Like trying to be something you're not just so that someone else will approve of this version of you. And it's like, no, just take me as I am, our good sis Mary J, or have nothing at all. So take me as I am, or have nothing at all, nothing at all. Anyway, back to the future, okay? You all are concerned with your future. You are working on things that are going to make you a lot happier in your future. And I definitely think that you just being your authentic self is included in that. So don't forget to let your light shine, no matter who it blinds, Cancer. You don't have time for that. And I'll see y'all in April.